You know what it is? I think Kaido very similar to he's been written, I guess. I was gonna pull out like the Thanos MCU comparison simply because Kaido, out of all of the One Piece villains we've had so far, he is the one that has been written the most as the protagonist of his own story. Okay, obviously he's not the protagonist of the Wano arc, but Kaido is shaping up the most to we can understand his story the best, right? We're getting more and more of why does Kaido want what he wants, right? How is everything that's happening right now piecing into his story and his journey as a pirate and what he's trying to achieve? I feel like we've gotten more and more of that out of Kaido than everybody else. Doflamingo, yeah, we got some. We got the backstory, right? We got the backstory. We understand Doflamingo's motivations, right? Crocodile, we can piece together his long term motivations and even piece together a bit of his backstory, things like that. But with Kaido, I feel like we're getting that, like, with Kaido, I feel like we're in it with him right now, right? What Kaido's trying to do right now is a continuation of something that he's been building towards for a long time, and there's been events in his life that have shaped and reshaped what he thinks he's trying to do at this moment. We saw, the Kaido that met King was very different than the Kaido that we have right now. Right? We know that his battles with Odin changed the way that he thinks about certain things. And the importance, we know that he knows that Wano is important for some reason. We know that, even going all the way back to his bond with Big Mom and everything, it seems he was very different when he initially joined with Rocks. Right? We know that there's certain things that he wants right now. We're just trying to fit all of the pieces together as to what that is. But his is the he is the part that has climbed the highest, and we still seem to be in the journey with him as to what he's trying to achieve. When we met with Doflamingo, we weren't really in it. Like we met a man who was essentially about to lose that everything that he built towards. And obviously we understood that Doflamingo, he still has this goal, he wants revenge on the celestial dragons and stuff. But at that moment in time that we met Doflamingo and Dressrosa, he wasn't in the process of some plan or anything like that, right? Doflamingo was happy, he was chilling. In the back of his mind, he was like, fuck the world, fuck the celestial dragons, I'm gonna fuck their shit up someday. But we essentially caught up to him at a point where like he was losing everything he had, right? Crocodile, I feel like we didn't know him well enough as a character to really get the you know, full investment into his narrative of trying to get Pluton. For him at the moment, it was kind of a little brief the time that we spent with him and our understanding of him, even though he was very impactful. With Kaido, I feel like we're getting a much deeper, more coherent picture of who this man is, his journey, and I guess the stage that he's at in his journey is the most interesting out of all of the villains that we've met so far.